biggest fast food mascot brawl of them all. What's up, everybody? Jesus. It is the third annual Royal Yumble. What began as a stupid inside joke has now become an annual chore for us to produce for you to enjoy. What is up, everybody? I'm Tim Killam. This is WrestleZone. It is Royal Rumble Day. If you're watching live, get your comments on screen. If you're watching on demand, get your comments in the mix anyway. We have the Royal Rumble tonight. If you're watching this after the Royal Rumble, thank you so much for supporting everything we do at WrestleZone. This is a big day for us. Jose is already saying yes, the Royal Yumble. We have a couple of people that know what's going on here. If you don't know what it is all of your favorite fast food mascots in one brawl. You can see in there, we got the Burger King. We have fan favorite, the Coca-Cola Bear. We have the Hamburglar. We have Wendy's, Jack in the Box, an evil, dare I say, bloodthirsty Ronald McDonald, the Gobbledygooker,
Colonel.
The Colonel. You're rooting. John Clark is with us in Central PA. He's rooting for the Colonel, and of course, who can defeat the Grimace? Robert DeFelice is looking fine. Look at Robert today.
1993 Razor Alone jacket. Shout out to Chalkline Apparel. Follow him on Instagram.
I gotta get a sell this. We gotta get a sell. I gotta get a sell. Look at this, Jack. Let me see the sleeves on that. You got look
at Razor Alone.
You got those cocaine razors on this.
I mean, honestly, we're getting coked up. That's a different show.
Yes. Oh, coked up. I'm rooting for.
You sure you didn't dig through like the eBay archives to get this thing, or what?
No, but I might as well have. This is from Chalkline Apparel. They got a bunch of great stuff over there. All wrestling themed, Nickelodeon themed, video game themed. Check them out. I do enjoy them. I'm going to break some hearts right off the top of this thing. Because I have decided.
What have you decided?
I think this fast food gimmick is a little stale. So I would like to announce that this will be the last Royal Yumble. That's not to say that we won't do any special events. But this will be the last Royal Yumble. We're going to come up with something new next year, okay?
Why would you do that?
Why? Because you got to keep it fresh. Always fresh, never frozen.
Are you going to put like 30 sports mascots together?
Yeah, we have talked, John, we have talked about doing mascots. We have talked about doing sports mascots.
I've thought about cartoons, sports mascots.
Cartoons would be fun.
We're going to have to see where the wind takes us, but I do want to announce off the top, this is the third and final Fast Food Royal Yumble.
I think you're just tired of doing it.
Yes. That's probably more it, because I'll say this, guys, before we start this, and this is really for the hardcore people that watch our show all the time. If you don't know and you're watching for the first time, we produce hours of content. We do live streams all the time. We know we're not the number one thing. But we do this because you guys liked an inside joke, and we're like, all right, let's give him this. And the thing is, poor Robert doing hustle and bustle, three different websites now? You're still hustling on?
No, just two.
All right, so he's still doing that. He still has to make all this stuff on the side. When creating a wrestling character becomes work, I agree with him on that. He's been hustling in the kitchen of battle here.
I'm not saying we won't do this. I'm just saying we won't do fast food.
Okay. No, I agree with that. I agree with that. I also think there's some fun things we can do with it. I've also thought of like meme characters. Maybe we could do celebrities of some kind. You know, we play for the clout.
Hopefully, next year's game is a little bit better, so we can use a different Cloudomania.
Dude, what if we did Cloudomania and we just went and found?
We just do all the celebrities.
We do all the weird D-level
rappers and stuff.
Yeah, we do all the weird like D-level YouTube. Like, and no rip to those people. I'm a Z-level thing. All right, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even matter.
You're verified on Twitter. Don't knock yourself.
I know people say that I'm verified on Twitter, but I got verified for a radio job I don't have anymore. Fair enough. Part of it. People say there should be a Supper Slam. People pump for the Yumble, but this is the third and final Yumble.
It's the final Yumble. I'll tell you that right now.
The final Yumble to win them all. Luke Gotzert already texting in different reactions here. saying, how you doing? How you doing? If you're feeling good here, I don't think we have enough likes in this video. I don't think we have enough likes in this video.
Likes either. Go like our stuff. Like the page, like the YouTube too. We gotta get that flowing. Get the YouTube flowing. Bill Pritchard is working his ass off.
Yeah, we have a ton of content dropping up there as well. If you just need to watch something else before the Royal Rumble tonight, we also have Matt Cardona, just a fresh interview with us as well. We have a fresh episode of our AEW exclusive show. I know this is a big WWE day. They dominate the conversation, but you can check out Two Dynamite Dudes with Attitudes. And, of course, the SmackDown Double Down with a new pairing of Robert DeFelice and Colin Tessier. This is exclusive to SmackDown, the most watched weekly wrestling show at the moment. So plenty of content to cover here. Robert, you're going to send me the link. You know everything. He has held the pencil. Okay. He has held the pencil and he has held the oven, the microbake oven that this match has been cooked in. And he controls everything here. But before we get going, obviously Royal Rumble tonight, let's just kind of run down some of our predictions, some of the last minute things we've heard. Obviously, Robert, you and I taped kind of a full preview that fans can check out as well. With Bill Pritchard and Dominic D'Angelo from the team. And John, want your take on this. Has your opinion of who wins the Royal Rumble changed since the last time I talked to you, John?
Yes, because the last time that me and you had talked, I had flipped to Brock Lesnar. And after recent, I don't want to say news, but stuff that I've seen, I am reverting back to my original Daniel Bryan prediction. It doesn't seem like Lesnar was as secured as I thought he might have been.
I'm currently wearing one of my favorite wrestling t-shirts, the Yes in the Forest t-shirt, biodegradable. All right. You got your Johnny Champion here. All right. We got a lot of wrestling merch here. Robert, who wins the Royal Rumble tonight? This is the night. It's happening today. It's not if the Royal Rumble happened today. It is happening today.
Okay. So last we spoke, Edge had cut a great promo and it was looking like it could flop to Edge. And then last night on Backstage, they announced that Edge is starting the Royal Rumble with Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying he can't go all the way, but I don't.
He's old.
I don't know if it's possible. So I'm gonna say, gun to my head, Daniel Bryan wins the Royal Rumble.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that choice. I think we need a feel-good hit and we need a feel-good story during a very time. John, you're waving this one off. Why do you not feel a Daniel Bryan victory, the ultimate underdog going into WrestleMania, the man winning the match he never won before to get the title back one more time? Why did you not feel it?
To exactly quote Dolph Ziggler on SmackDown last week, it's not 2014 anymore.
All right, Dolph, but it's not 2011 anymore either.
Okay, I think the aroma of all of that has just kind of like died off. Look, I get typically you get like a guy that has a lot of momentum, a big name guy that wins, and I get Drew McIntyre didn't really have that last year, but he had somewhat of a thing with Brock at that time. I mean, obviously eliminating him from the Rumble and then going on to face him at the championship. To me, Daniel Bryan really, I mean, he has some stuff going on with Jey Uso and stuff like that, but unless they're going to use the Rumble to try to like build something with him and Roman, it just doesn't make sense to me. And how about the dark horse of a possibility of somebody winning and challenging for the NXT championship too, like we saw last year?
That would be a surprise, specifically with the women. They went that route. But focusing on the men, I will give WWE credit for this. People were kind of wishy-washy. I know, Robert, you and Colin thought this week's SmackDown was kind of 50-50. First hour was fun. Second hour just kind of devolved from a singles match into a 6-man and then an 8-man. And then Sheamus wins a match that he's not even in. And then Braun Strowman tears it up. I understand that was more to play up the idea of anything can happen. Multi-man fracas there. People rooting for the Go-Gurt mascot. Is Go-Gurt going to make an appearance?
No, Go-Gurt mascot's not in there.
Go-Gurt is not in there. But focusing on the Rumble, I will give WWE credit for this. They have tried to make it feel like it's anyone's game can win this. With Edge coming back, with Braun Strowman coming back just this week, they gave those surprises away. They did not give them away on Sunday. So does that mean someone who we don't see advertised for this match, who is a surprise, comes back? We can get into the surprise conversation here. There's been a lot of feverish discussion, especially in the last 24 hours, about several big names making their way back into this match. I'm not saying that this is a big connection to make, but John Cena is advertised for an appearance this week on NBC Universal's Tonight Show. WWE has also announced this week that WWE Network is moving to Peacock. What is a big formal corporate rollout for the switch of a streaming service is to get one of the biggest names in wrestling to say that that streaming service is moving. John Cena obviously has many different projects in the cooker. He has several book projects. He has several movies coming out. So obviously he could be making an appearance to promote those. You don't go on the Tonight Show if you don't have anything to promote, though, right, Robert?
Yeah, that's correct. But he is John Cena, and he can be the ambassador for WWE without being in the Royal Rumble. That being said, I kind of think, as much as I agree with the idea that it's not 2014, it's not 2011, I think John Cena or Edge or Daniel Bryan or Brock Lesnar, for that matter, winning the Royal Rumble is what we need right now because we need a star. I love Cesaro. I love Cesaro. It ain't Cesaro. It ain't Cesaro. I'm sorry. Like, not right now. We need stars.
Nesha Cursing, I would love to see my man John Cena back in there. And people would definitely freak out about it. It would be a huge story if he came back. If you haven't seen him in a year, right, John? If he came back, that is trending number one worldwide, right?
Yeah, it would instantly. I mean, they're going to trend number one tonight regardless, but I think with Cena in there, it would just propel it even more. I think it would be very, very interesting to see maybe if he were in the match for maybe like The Fiend to enter right after, to kind of have that history repeat itself with them too, because they didn't really actually get too physical when their WrestleMania match last year. It was largely like a mini movie of sorts. But I definitely think that would be interesting. Robert, do you think Cena will be in the match tonight if you had to predict?
I would err on the side of caution and say no, but I would say that I hope
I would
he's
agree.
in the match tonight.
We did have this last minute change. So WWE Backstage aired last night on FS1, another coordinated effort of WWE with a major broadcast partner in Fox. And the Backstage special had a match on it. The number 30 entrant has been determined for the women's match. That will be Natalya. She defeated Tamina. They had a match on Backstage, very rare. And they announced that Edge and Orton would have those number 1 and number 2 spots. Initially, when they advertised this Backstage special, Robert, they had a slightly different arrangement for that. And a change has been made, which makes more fans speculate that that final spot for the men's Rumble tonight will be a women's and a men's. Could be a major surprise, right?
Right. And I feel like there's a reason they did that. Maybe it was as simple as just saying, hey, Edge is starting. That's the big announcement. But maybe it's John Cena's number 30. Maybe Brock Lesnar's number 30. He was number 1 last year. Why can't he just be number 30 this year? Maybe it's The Rock, you know. Maybe Natalya's red herring and it's all leading to the return of Ronda Rousey. Who knows?
The Rock would be huge. The Rock would be significant. Another tie-in with NBC. He's rolling out that Young Rock show on NBC. And that's premiering soon. And that if you're NBC, you would want him on Monday Night Raw. You would want him on the Royal Rumble in some way. You're just making even a cameo if he's not even in the match. And now the network itself is going to be on Peacock, on their streaming service. So obviously The Rock would be huge, and that would be the setup for Roman versus Rock if we're going to get there. Let's talk about the surprises for the women. What's the major surprise? Some people have already said, Becky Lynch, she just had this baby not too recently. Is it too soon for her to come back, John Clark?
I mean, from a health perspective, I'm not exactly sure of the logistics behind that, but just from a general fan standpoint, I don't think she will be there tonight. I think it would be more realistic for us to see like Ronda Rousey compared to Becky Lynch, although I don't think we'll see any of them. I do think we'll get Trish Stratus. I do think we'll get one of the Bella Twins, and now I think
the Trish Stratus thing was kind of spoiled
by Natalya.
Yeah,
on Instagram.
Yeah. Where'd that happen?
She posted something yesterday.
She posted a picture, can't wait for Sunday, and tagged Trish Stratus in her story. Now that was quickly deleted. but that didn't stop it from getting
The
on.
picture had both of them in it too, like they were actually with each other. So
Well then, well that's exciting. I mean,
we spoiled that for
we're
Robert.
just spoiling surprises left and right. I don't know.
But you know, wrestling
Kevin said
fans, they
surprises.
can't help themselves. They cannot help themselves with this, right? They cannot help themselves to not find these things and have them spoiled.
I guess, but like
Robert,
that's part of the
you
fun.
remember, and I know I keep tooting our own WZ horn. You remember being in that conversation that we had last fall when we heard that Edge was coming back and we were working on a story, and we were told weeks in advance that it was happening. And that
I told you I flat out didn't believe you. I know we reported it. I know it was our boss that reported it. I didn't believe him.
You didn't believe it. We ran it on our website. And Robert, if you don't have a Razor Ramon chalk line, extra big bucks De Niro DeFelice jacket that you have a Razor, you definitely would get an Edge one, right? Would you get an Edge rated R?
If it looked good enough, I absolutely would. I mean,
you're a huge Edge head. Like, do you get it? Do you get a feeling like you had last year with the Royal Rumble this year in terms of surprise or in terms of an emotion? Because that was probably one of the best moments of 2020 in wrestling, if not
Edge, if he can go the distance and win the Royal Rumble from number 2, I think so. At least that's a personal standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
From a surprise standpoint, again, I would hope so. I'll take a CM Punk. I'll take a Jay White. I'll take anybody, really. I just want to be surprised.
John Clark, of course, crossing the fists.
You have to keep in mind that there's 22 men already announced for the event, but there's only 13 women announced for the show. There's much more room for surprise.
There's always surprises for the women, though, because it's like, hey, we've got Kelly and
NXT women.
That we can parade Kelly around for the Rumble, and hey, look, it's Mighty Molly, and there's always going to be surprises for women because it's still fresh.
Phoenix is back.
We got to shout him out. Come on, guys. We got to shout him out. We have to shout him out in every show. Got to love our loyal WrestleZone fans watching the stream, spending hours with us every single week. Got to shout him out here on Royal Rumble Sunday. Mr. James Espanto Fernando Taguay.
Yep.
He says Big John, Big Kev, Big Robert. I know fans are excited about number 13 entrance to the Men's Rumble, but what do you think of an AJ Lee return for the Royal Rumble? Everyone always talks about CM Punk, but obviously his wife has to be making a return to the Rumble.
That would be a complete spoil because we know likely the men's match is going to be the last match. And if we see AJ Lee come out in the women's match, we know that CM Punk's probably going to show up in the men's match.
Then isn't that a crafty technique then if you have that, because you start the show with that surprise,
Tell him,
then
Robert.
then you got people revving the engine on social media waiting for it to happen, but they haven't been told it's going to happen.
And then they wouldn't give it to you.
That would be disappointing.
I think if AJ was, let's hypothetically assume AJ's in the Royal Rumble tonight.
And this may also, for everyone watching this later on, this may not age well. us doing all this stuff may not age well.
This likely will not age well.
Yeah.
It's not going to age well. Listen, I would cry real human tears, maybe even on camera, if AJ Lee was in a wrestling ring tonight.
Me too.
I would cry real human tears if CM Punk was in a wrestling ring tonight. If AJ was to be in the Women's Rumble, though, I think the most you'd get from Punk is he would be on the Thunderdome rooting his wife on, and they would flash a CM Punk in the Thunderdome.
Which is the story in itself.
Yeah, it'd be hysterical. I would, literally, I think it would be one of the funniest things they can do. Realistic surprises, I think Booker T's in that Rumble. I think they have all but said Booker T is in the Rumble. Bad Bunny is performing a song in Spanish tonight. I didn't know that we're getting multicultural here at the Royal Rumble, and
they are the worldwide leader in sports entertainment. The world.
Bad Bunny is a lot more relevant to the culture than Hardy at Tribute to the Troops. So go Bad Bunny. I'm for Bad Bunny performing, but I definitely think Booker T is entering the Royal Rumble.
lot of people trying to spread misinformation, a lot of fake rumors. Don't you love a good fake Royal Rumble Sunday fake rumor? Rick Hodek texting us saying that backstage reports Colonel Buddy Parker, full gear. He's ready to go. Colonel Buddy Parker.
I don't know about. Listen, I would hope that if he was, McIntyre would just kick his head off. we don't need Sarge coming in Goldberg's corner or anything like that.
Before he even gets to the ring, before he even gets out there.
I can confirm that Colonel Sanders is in the Royal Yumble.
Yeah, that's coming up. Royal Yumble coming up here in just a little bit, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun with that.
Yes. Realistically, though, surprises. I think Damian Priest is in the Royal Rumble. I think that's his call up. I think we know Keith Lee, unfortunately, medium has COVID, so he will not be entering the Royal Rumble. Karrion Kross, hopefully. We only have 8 spots to fill, and I think at least 2 of them are going
and
to.
We could see some last-minute scratches, though, too. Sometimes they do that if they want to scratch somebody and get in a surprise or something you're not expecting. They've done that often. And who knows? And there's times when they've advertised smaller, lower-tier guys for the Rumble. They just don't appear in the match, right? And they go with a surprise and go that route. I think something happened this week. I think something happened this week where they made that change with WWE Backstage the night before. They made some changes. There's so many moving pieces with this. Plus, you have the COVID issue of, are people safe? Are they ready to go? Have they been exposed? Can they test clear? They were definitely testing people within the last 24 hours and are going to test them day of. So you have that issue, and you want to make sure everyone in there is safe. So it makes it this is not an easy match to produce. With all those moving pieces, let alone 2 of them on one night, and so much that comes from this that develops to a Royal Rumble that creates the road for WrestleMania and a very important WrestleMania, which will be WWE's return to live fans in some form or another in Tampa, not too far away from you, Robert.
That is the reality. The reality is we're not on the road to WrestleMania. We are on the road to having fans return, and I'm here for it. I won't be in that stadium. Are you kidding me? COVID's still a thing.
John Clark, you already got the rental. You already got the flights. You got the tickets. You just got to get you got the ticket. You got the plane ticket. You don't have the ticket.
I have a flight. I have a Airbnb. I have a rental car. I have everything except tickets to the events, which I will keep.
You got to get your NASA spacesuit to go attend the event safely, so that you're okay.
I will attend the event as safely as I'm required to do so. But like we talked about before,
John, I know you will. I'm just
keep a close eye. Like we've said before, keep a close eye on the Super Bowl next week in Tampa. Then we should see ticket announcements within a few weeks after that.
I think whatever arrangement we see at the Super Bowl will be.
Please.
Yeah, I would be surprised if WWE didn't put their tickets on sale Super Bowl weekend.
I'm surprised if they don't announce something tonight.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
we'll see.
We brought up the idea of potential surprises. Want to know how you guys are responding to get your comments on screen. Corey Elam is saying, if CM Punk shows up to the Rumble, I will stop watching. Stop watching.
It's the other way around. You're supposed to stop watching when he doesn't show up.
Yeah. Jeff Group says, if Punk shows up, I will mark out. So some different people here.
I mean, he did post like last week about his big anniversary of being away. So could that have been like a swerve to get people drawn away?
No. I'm also inclined to think that. If I don't mind being wrong about this, I'm inclined to think that this is in the circumstance that CM Punk wants to return to. I think he's a guy that wants to return and be a draw and sell tickets and be in front of fans.
Well, he would be.
Yeah, he would be, but he can't do that right now. He can't even physically do that right now.
It's not about Peacock. It's not about tickets. It's about peacocks. You got to sell peacocks now.
Justin Chuck says, what about WWE Hall of Famer, former President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, coming down at number 3? I don't think he has the cardio for number 3.
I'm surprised that you put this on the screen.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, like that's no press is bad press, they say.
Does that mean Secret Service is 4, 5, 6, and 7?
I would have had
number three, Vince. I want to recount. That number. I want to make sure that number is right.
It's supposed to be a 0 on the end of that.
Come on. I just need you to add a 0 to my number. That's all I need.
Boys and girls, this is not going to happen. I'll tell you that.
Nesha Kerr saying you need a giant hamster ball
get a hamster
for Mania.
All right.
We had teased the idea of Robert and I when we were actually talking about going to WrestleMania last year, and there was the fear of COVID that we would put Robert in a giant hamster ball, and that's how he could go and have fun.
We cannot get the integral tubes for me to be able to have to lead the hamster ball while urinating, and it's gonna be messy. So let's just not do it.
Eric, bad news. Billups brings us over to the ladies' side of the Royal Rumble. A lot of fans are clamoring for some EST. He says, hey, guys, what do you think of Bianca Belair's chances are of winning the Royal Rumble? Do you think it would be too soon for a Banks-Belair feud? I don't think it would be too soon. I think but it is a babyface match, which I don't think WWE loves to do, especially on a big show like WrestleMania.
Well, they can suck it because it's what needs to happen.
Dark Horse Bailey wins the Rumble, and they have their rightful WrestleMania match.
Oh my God! I know there is a man in New Jersey by the name of Tony Mango who would literally spontaneously combust if he had to sit through another Banks and Bailey match. So I hope for my sake, because he's my friend, that doesn't happen. But who knows? I think it's Bianca Belair's night. If not, it's Rhea Ripley's.
More important question. I think the most important question being asked now. What's everyone drinking and eating for the Rumble? Sponto, you drinking milk? What? Milk? What are you, 4?
Man drink his milk. Kurt Angle drank his milk, all right? And he won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
Nashad Jawai, I guess, is just waking up wherever he is. We are an international show. He's getting coffee and donuts.
I like coffee and donuts.
We got Coke Zero and pizza rolls. I got a gyro that I'm gonna have to reheat because we're gonna do this Yumble. I have a gyro right next to me. I can eat on the show. Can I eat on the show? Especially the fast food Yumble. I gotta eat on the show.
I mean, it's your call. You're the man with the power.
A lot of people tell us what you're eating, what you're eating for the Rumble, and let us know what you think here. Do you excited for the Yumble?
I don't think I'm gonna get a pizza, but I would like it, like a good.
I think I am.
Like
you're gonna get it. This is a delivery night. I can't get delivery where I am. I'm in Chicago. I just did a live stream over on our Twitter earlier today. We got like 1.5 feet of snow today, so I would hate to send someone out.
We are supposed to tonight, from what you got.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna get it soon, Robert. It's all gonna melt before it gets to you, right?
Yeah, I got snow sucks.
Don't worry about it here. People eating chicken and coleslaw. All right,
coleslaw.
We got barbecue burgers off the grill. All right, food Yumble. Yes. And James is firing back at me. He says, "I'm on the road to Milkomania."
All right.
All right. Someone is not. You know who's gonna fight you at Milkomania? Lactose, the intolerant. All right. He's
all right. All right. I will tell you this. You got 2 Chick-fil-A cows in that fast food Royal Yumble, and something tells me they're gonna do very good. Yeah, John. There's Chick-fil-A cow number 1, Chick-fil-A cow number 2. Don't you know this?
And he just said something tells me someone's going to do very good. He is spoiling.
Come on, Robert. Don't give it away. Don't spoil it.
Spoiled milk is bad, is what I'll say.
Oh man, I'm excited for this. We always have fun with it. We enjoy just the goofiness of what this is, and I just want to say, I know we produce a ton of stuff every week. Maybe you don't watch all of it, but if you watch some of it, I'm just so happy that you do. I hope it gives you something, especially now we spend so much time in front of screens and all that. And so thank you guys for checking this out here. What other things on the Royal Rumble are you guys pumped for before we kick off the Yumble on our end?
Of course, there is the Goldberg Drew McIntyre fiasco, which I think is going to be the most newsworthy thing coming out of the show. It's
even more than who wins the Rumble matches.
It's going to depend, because it's going to be either a big sigh of relief when Drew McIntyre gets the 3 count, or it's going to be a big what the fuck when throws down on Drew McIntyre. Now, I am of the opinion that you shouldn't bet against Goldberg. And then I went back and I watched Raw, and Drew McIntyre dedicated the match to people who are suffering through COVID. I cannot in good conscience think that this company will allow a man who has dedicated this match
to lose.
Yeah, like it doesn't seem appropriate.
What a depressing way to start the wrestling year. As if the guy who dedicated the match to people who are on the front lines fighting COVID, and he loses the match. It would be so sad. Why would you put people through that? Oh man, that would be a total bummer. And I think Drew is a guy who can do that. I loved at WrestleMania last year when Drew did the simple reach out to the camera thing. I think that was a cool thing that he did. I think he's been able to connect with fans. And I know, John, you say get the belt off him. I'm tired of seeing the belt on Drew. He's had his run.
It only happened for 2 weeks.
And I'm of the side that I think Drew deserves to have the run into WrestleMania with the title. Robert, how do you think it's Goldberg's belt to win here?
I think that it makes Drew McIntyre is an easier champion to book. But I'm also not completely removed from the nightmare idea that Miz cashes in halfway through this match.
Oh my God.
Whomever wins that wins. However, that allows Goldberg to enter the Royal Rumble, win that, and challenge Roman at WrestleMania. And I think that would be disappointing to some. I don't know.
I mean, you got to have heels win on the big show going into Mania. I don't think this is a show where non-fan favorites are gonna walk out of the show with nothing. You have to have villains you can chase to the top of the mountain. You know,
the villain that you're chasing to the top of the mountain is Roman Reigns. That's a given. I love KO, but it's a given. Nobody here is sitting here like, Kevin Owens has got a shot. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, you're right.
It really comes down to what do they have planned for the Raw side? Because Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan is an easy layup. It's a layup. You can do that with the Chamber. You can do it with anything. I don't know how you get to a Drew McIntyre match at WrestleMania outside of the Royal Rumble.
Robert, you want to fire off on this? JMC texted and said, "Quit stinking it up for us, Robert. Miz sucks and nobody likes him."
He's so good on the mic.
Unfortunately, Jason Michael Campbell is backed by the 10 years of knowledge that they have never given Miz another shot at that title. So perhaps he's onto something.
Fan Sports is watching, saying the theme song for this event should be "I'll Yumble for ya. I'll Yumble for ya. I'll Yumble for you." Culture Club. We can't book them, dude. We don't have that money.
We don't.
We don't have that money. Definitely.
We barely had mascot money.
Yeah. I couldn't even book my roommate to come in here and play the keyboard intro for the show. I was trying to get him. I don't think he's awake.
Kevin.
I know.
You're supposed to put these things together. You're the man here.
I also the main reason for it, I've been shelving 1.5 feet of snow directly outside of our place. I literally had to I live in a basement, and so we had 3 feet of snow, like literally outside our door, like in a cartoon when they open up the door and there's just like mountains of snow there.
Snow falls in.
Yeah, I had that, so I had to do that, and then I had to get food and all these and get me settled for Rumble tonight. I'll be on socials first as well. Robert, it has all come down to this. It has all come down to this moment. The table is set. The forks are out. The napkins, the wet naps are ready. Are the people ready? Are you, John Clark, ready for your first?
And only apparently.
Yes, your first and only.
For now. Like
Royal Yumble. What started 3 years ago as a joke. When I said, and I defended KFC commercials involving wrestlers, and someone saying that's a stupid idea. I don't know why they do that. And I just thought it was a hilarious idea. Our very own Ross Berman said, no, we should book a whole thing on that.
I miss Ross Berman. Clearly, he's too big for us. He's over on Thomas Island, too sweet and all the cool dudes. But I miss Ross Berman. Ross, if you're out there, come join us.
Oh, Chanel, I love this. Thank you so much, Chanel. Nels Conley saying, happy Royal Yumble, everyone. Happy Royal Yumble to your family and yours. All right. Our vegan friends, you don't eat meat. I'm sorry. You can enjoy and laugh at this as well.
Tofu for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some tofu in there for you. Don't worry about it. Inclusion is important. Everyone's saying that.
I mainly the Doug reference, but yes, inclusion is important.
Hit the like button when you guys see things happen in this. If you really enjoy this, if you're watching for the first time, we're going to do a different cut of this on YouTube as well. We are streaming it there, but we will do a different cut where it's just the match. But if you guys are enjoying anything in this, hit the like button many times. It helps us do this, and watch the whole thing. If you're watching on demand, watch the whole thing and enjoy it. Thank you guys so much. And also, this is video only. We will not have this on our podcast because it just wouldn't work as a podcast. So let's get to it. Here we go. It's time for some Yumbling, baby. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Let me see here. Get in there. Oh man, where are you? This is like a solo. Let me solo it, and it doesn't come up. Hang on. Give me 1 second here, Robert. This is the weird thing with BeLive, our streaming software. It's always so much fun. Robert, what is you putting this together? Who is the hardest character to create for this?
There's a couple characters in there that are of my own invention. I'll throw this out there. There are 3 goofy characters in there that I threw in there because we needed some variation.
There's some goofs.
There's some goofs. But the hardest one to put together was probably... I had a hard time, and I eventually had to go looking for a good-looking Tony the Tiger, and I'll spoil it. Like, it doesn't look that good, but it's the
downtone in your voice.
Because
it doesn't look like that.
We had a solid lineup year 1.
Yes.
And then events transpired, and then we didn't have that lineup anymore. So rebuilding was a difficult...
There were some casualties.
There were some casualties. I was one of them.
All right, so we're gonna get to this. I think I got the right tab here. I'm gonna have to open up a tab to do this. And man, you gotta love software that doesn't do what it's supposed to do. But we'll be able to do this. I'm not concerned that we won't be able to do this, but I think we will. Here, I'll just share it as a tab. We'll do that. John Clark, are you pumped for your first Yumble, baby?
Oh, this is going to be...
win the Yumble.
Well,
who do you think is going to win the Yumble? That's most important.
Kevin told me the Sheets Freak was in this. I'm not sure if the Sheets Freak is in this or not.
I don't know who the Sheets Freak is. I looked for it. It's not. The Sheets Freak is not in this.
Okay, so I'm going with Colonel Sanders.
You're going Colonel Sanders?
Colonel Sanders... You know, I've always, like, my dream is to have, like, the top stars in there at the end, and we kind of never seem to get that because the game just doesn't like me. Like, we'll just say it like that.
All right, here we are. Big arena, sold out house. Look at that crowd. Are they wearing masks, Robert?
No, they're not. Thank God. That's the benefit of the digital world. Here he is, Chick-fil-A cow. I believe that's the number 2 second cow.
What is up with that nose? I thought this was a Dalmatian. I thought we had a Dalmatian in the match.
Listen here. I work with very limited resources.
I'm doing the best I can with what I have. You're like the doctor that fixes the Joker's face in that first movie.
I hope it's Chick-fil-A Cow 1 versus Chick-fil-A Cow 2.
I would have loved that, but the people are going crazy because we are all
come up.
Okay, are we?
The people are going banana.
No,
they're going banana. Here he is. He's coming down to the ring. I don't know if we're all on the same sync here.
He is.
Oh, there he is. Look at that energy. Look at him. Just look at him storm in the ring.
So coked up. Look at him there. He has got, oh my God, the energy.
She got ropes.
This is going to be Edge tonight. This is going to be Edge.
He is coked to the gills. Look at it.
He is yacked and jacked. Look at him.
That is not just fur you are feeling, okay? There's a lot going on with this wonderful polar bear that has become a staple of the Coca-Cola brand. Maybe not so much anymore. I don't know. When's the last time I used the Coke bear for a commercial? But he's here in the Yumble, and he is a fan favorite.
I don't know if he can get
how much caffeine do you think is flowing through his blood right now, John Clark?
Well, man, I don't know, but I definitely don't think he's going to be able to go the distance starting off at number 2. If I had to guess, I'd say he'll make it like 5 or 6 people, and he's going to be out of there.
Fun fact.
I hope my stream is going to be able to go the distance. Are we buffering here?
Here we are.
Yeah, gotta love it.
He is the original winner of the Yumble.
Yeah, he was. He won the first one, right?
That's right.
Fan
The
favorite.
clothesline attempt didn't work, but here we go with a nice
Big back body drop right there.
body drop
Who
by
won
the
number 2? Who won the second Yumble last year?
gobbledygooker.
The gobbledygooker classic here.
Oh.
And he will be in this one as well.
How bad is my connection here? Pretty bad, huh?
It's definitely not good.
I appreciate the honesty, John Clark.
Well, it's better. I think it's a little better now.
A little bit better. There we are.
Yeah, well, we'll get there. Listen, it's a 15 gigabyte file, folks.
Yeah, it's pretty big file. It's a pretty big file, yeah.
We're working here. You can't hold this thing on your iPhone, man.
Can't contain it. Can't contain it.
You can't contain it. We know it's lagging. The stream isn't lagging. The video file is lagging because it doesn't want the Coke bear to die. Oh my God! It's eggplant Parmesan Cena.
I wish the technical side of this worked. And we've always had issues with the technical side of this working.
What if you paused it for a few minutes?
I'll do that. I'll give it a little bit of time to buffer up here. How about we do that here? Because that happens. Oh, look at him! He's tripping over the ropes. He's so gigantic there.
It's eggplant Parmesan Cena.
He's so strong. He stopped the screen.
He did. I mean, John Clark. While we're here, give us your thoughts on eggplant Parmesan Cena.
Well, I'd like to know the place I would be eating food at if the mascot was eggplant Parmesan Cena. So if you could tell me the name of this restaurant, I'd really appreciate it.
It's the Olive Garden.
You're in WWE City. You don't understand. They got all the mascots, all the themed foods. It's like when you go to Disney World, you get a Mickey burger. No, you're an eggplant Parmesan Cena.
The puns have begun. Do you want to give this a go? Do you want to see?
Yeah, give it a go.
All right, let's see if it works. I think we have a little bit of a buffer that would help here too.
Look at this man. He's what happens when you got eggplant Parmesan on the mind and you're just a little out of it, and it's eggplant Parmesan Cena. Okay, you can see him, you can taste him. I don't know if you want to. That's a little, it's a little out there.
Man, this is rough.
What?
They're gonna team up on him now. That isn't fair.
It's because it's the real heroes taking out those fictional ones, you know.
Oh, here comes Candy Cane. It's gotta be Candy Cane. Oh, look at him, he's little tiny guy. Look at that little fella. I'm just a big web machine. Oh, look at that. Too much peppermint. Too much explosive peppermint there, Robert.
That's right, Kevin. Too much explosive peppermint. Now,
Robert, can I ask a question? How could you make him look like one of those luchadors from like those viral luchador videos where it's like the little kid in a luchador mask like wrestling with people in the street?
Because that's Candy Cane, Kevin. He's by
Look at him. A bad position. Ronald McDonald. Good drawing there. Number 5. John Cena loves the kids. Eggplant Parmesan does not.
Eggplant Parmesan Cena doesn't like it. All right.
I'm so proud of you for doing eggplant Parmesan John Cena.
All right. He is 7'4".
Mm-hmm.
Candy Cane is not. Okay, Candy Cane is very small. He's by.
If you guys are watching, we're not doing comments just because I want the stream to hold up. Sorry, but keep your comments coming. Let me know about your jokes.
There's definitely 90 seconds in between entries either.
Which, no, it will be at some point. It just starts.
The captain can make it happen. Coming in at number 6.
Now, right. The roof of everybody's mouth is going to be very painful.
Robert, I was just about to say that. Look at it. He came in big with a bulldog right there.
He's going right after John Cena.
John Cena.
How many more food pun wrestlers are we going to see in this match, Robert? I'm so proud of you for this.
Pun, not many more puns. There will be one where you can just go, wow, I see the effort here.
Ronald McDonald has come close in the past, John Clark. If Ronald McDonald,
the grimace, you won't see the full entrance, so you won't see the sexual overtones that the grimace provides. Oh God, the bear is bleeding, guys.
We have a bleeding bear, all coked up. Maybe that blood is coming from his nose for other reasons.
Who's going to be the first one eliminated?
In this, because no one's been eliminated just yet. You're right, John Clark. Candy Cane nearly eliminated there by the Grimace, who cannot be defeated. On Captain Crunch, looking a little bit of a Ric Flair, Royal Rumble 92. Going to take a belly bell suplex right there.
That's right.
Oh, man. Coked Up Bear is in some real trouble. Gobbledygooker won the Yumble last year, and we got a Code Red. We got a Code Red in the middle of the ring. Look at him, darling.
We've got two champions in the ring right now. We've got two champions.
Did you see that drop kick from Gobbledygooker?
Elimination.
The first one eliminated. Obviously, the smallest one in the match.
Oh, this is because you got a lot of meat in there. You got a lot of meat slapping in this ring right now.
Oh, meat slapping, indeed, Kevin. Look at that, like, turtle head come out of Grimace's mouth.
We've just described something that is not edible. It is the opposite of edible.
If these guys were smart, they would all team up on Grimace to get him out like Big Show style.
Yeah, John, smart move here. We got to see some strategy in this match.
Well, there has been none yet.
I will say that that's the way the cookie crumbles, and as we can see in the draw here early on, that it's the top heavy lineup here. You get a lot of like Ronald McDonald's in early. And it concerns me because I like.
Gobbledygooker could have gooked him way out of this thing here, man.
He's good.
I like the big stars at the end. You know what I mean? We're getting a lot of them here early. We're also getting an implosion of the House of Ronald here, as like Ronald and the Grimace just seem to butt heads over who is the more important mascot.
I hope this version of it is working for everybody here. We just want to keep the match going here, and it doesn't disrupt anything here.
This is great news for all you Colonel Sanders fans to see the big dogs in here going after each other early.
Is that who you're rooting for? Are you biased towards Colonel Sanders, KFC?
As a former Kentucky Fried Chicken employee,
he's on the payroll. He's on the payroll, Robert.
Why in God's name did they get rid of the wedges?
What happened? Why did they get rid of the wedges?
That was after my time.
I mean, like, that's just not smart business.
Because they got fries.
Well, everybody has fries.
that is the real fight in this match. It's not even going on in the ring. It's going on here at commentary. By the way, if you guys are watching live, we will post this whole video up by itself. Here we go. Here's who you want. Speaking of KFC, he's coming down with them secret spices.
That's right, baby. We're getting spicy.
Oh no, the Coca-Cola Bear is out. Oh, fan favorite. He is all cooked out.
Colonel is out here taking care of business early.
Oh, John Clark, you'll be proud of your employer here.
Whoever eliminates the Colonel, I am never attending that facility again.
Did you hear what he just said?
What?
Robert, did you hear what Clark just said? He says whatever brand wins, they eliminate the Colonel. They eliminate his purchase in the future.
I am never going back.
If Ronald McDonald eliminates KFC's Colonel here, he's never going back.
Well,
he's spoiling it.
Maybe eggplant Parmesan Cena might need to be the way you go here, so that you don't have to avoid any food purchases in the future.
Let me try this full screen here for a little bit and see if this works. There we go. It's flowing a little bit better for me. Is that flowing good for you guys?
Yeah. You can't see it, but the Grimace is bleeding.
The Grimace, no, can he bleed though? Is he a more? Look at that! Did you see him say no to that cow?
He pitch smack back.
No!
Oh my God! It was a Parmesan adjustment.
That's right. Okay.
He's bleeding. The Colonel's bleeding.
There's a lot of animal violence in this match.
This is a short stint for Colonel.
Oh, I don't like the Colonel's chances here, John.
Oh boy.
The Colonel is gone. You're never eating Parmesan again. You're never eating it again.
I'm offended.
I said that to you, but I'd completely forgotten that that's who eliminated him.
You offended me.
All right, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ring the dinner bell. Who is it? It's the Taco Bell dog. Parmesan John Cena's
gone. Oh
no. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
He was in the final.
Captain Crunch is out of there.
Oh, wait a minute. The Grimace is not allowing the Taco Bell dog to be in
Oh, short stint here. Taco Bell dog lasted, I believe, until the final 3 last year.
Yes.
Oh, look at this towering suplex. Grimace taking it out on his former faction leader, Ronald McDonald. There in the hamburger gang, there are no friends anymore.
There goes the Googer. We're guaranteed a new winner at this point.
My God, we're guaranteed a new winner. Coca-Cola Bear can't repeat, can't get a second one. Now we have a cow versus the blob of fat. Ronald McDonald
is holding on strong.
The cow has saved Ronald here.
Which cow is this? Number 1 or number 2? Who do we got?
Number 2 came in at number 1.
And it's still in.
Which is very confusing.
We have 2 identical cows in the ring, Robert. How are we going to keep track of this?
Hold on. Wait about 5 seconds for that.
Do you know the order of entry here?
I know this because it's really fun to watch.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, he's hot and ready. He only costs $5, but he'll put 5 knuckles in your face. It's Little Caesar. Look at Little Caesar. I would have liked to seen Candy Cane and Little Caesar square up here.
What in the heck is this?
That's Little Caesar.
Little Caesar, dude.
James Ellsworth put on orange and came out to the ring.
It's James Ellsworth shaving his head in Sherbert one-strap tights.
Pizza, baby.
Pizza. Does he know another word besides pizza? Little Caesar.
No, I don't think so. Oh, it's the berries and cream lad.
Jesus Christ, Robert, you and this berries and creams lad. Explain this one to everybody.
All right, what is it, like 2007?
Big tornadoes.
The berries and cream Starburst commercial. Google it, folks. It's hysterical. It's fun for me. That means it's fun for you. All right?
An obscure one-shot commercial character is what you put in here.
Oh, you know what, Kevin? I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream, okay? So...
Are you just starting your own brand? Is that how you launch your berries and cream brand? Oh, Papa John Schneider, the former disgraced owner of Papa John's Pizza, a man who was ejected from the company for awful racist statements, who battled Shaquille O'Neal in last year's Royal Yumble.
Papa John Schneider says the end is here, and the Grimace ain't having that shit.
I hope the Grimace kicks his ass right there. Goodbye, Papa John. See ya.
There's certain things you cannot.
What? That was immediately quick.
Yeah, that may have been the quickest elimination so far tonight, right?
I think so. Either that or the Taco Bell dog. But we're not done with Papa John's yet because here.
Jack, dude, we still won from AEW. That's right. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we got Shaq.
That's right. We booked Shaq.
And he's taunting immediately. An immediate taunt.
You gotta love this.
Shaq Diesel, baby. Gonna run wild. Oh my God.
Look, Shaq, very technical. Look at that with a curtain call.
It looks like it's over here for Little Caesar.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's coming down next? Fast and Furious. Chick-fil-A cow. Oh,
it's the Chick-fil-A cow number 1.
Oh, could we see the herd team up here? 2 identical cows.
Will they turn on each other? Is the real question.
Oh, well, I think they'll turn on Ronald McDonald for sure. I mean, certainly there.
Cow ain't having it. How
are we going to know who's 1 and who's 2 throughout this match? You better keep your eyes on 1 so you know it's 1.
I believe 1 is the one just getting up in the corner there.
And here we go, folks. It's the House of M against the Chick-fil-A cows.
It's faction warfare. It is one of the biggest consumers of beef. Shaquille O'Neal not happy there at ringside. One of the biggest consumers of beef. Ronald McDonald's gang here. Grimace nearly on the ropes. It is the cows versus the hamburger makers, man.
Yeah. So far, we're not seeing any. Ronald McDonald has no allegiance to anything.
This Tony the Tiger looks like he's from the movie Cats. Who do you got here, John? Who do you like?
Right now, I don't know. I do Chick-fil-A. If they can stay together as a combined unit, they could be a force to be reckoned with. I don't like how McDonald's are already turning on each other.
And as we've said before, Chick-fil-A showing up on a Sunday, and they're not open, so they must really want to win this.
Oh yeah, I mean nothing is more prestigious than the deep fried fast food.
Generic cereal box? Robert, did you try on this one? What is generic cereal box?
This is great value.
Oh, look at that reverse suplex. It's just what is this? Just some glob that walked over from Minecraft?
Box.
I'm a box.
I'm gonna give credit to Chick-fil-A 1 for still being in this ever since the start.
I'm mad that Chick-fil-A 1 is still in there and the Coke Bear couldn't make it.
Oh, from Japan, very popular Pepsi Man.
First of all, I want to point out that cardboard is holding up because this cereal box is taking a pounding.
I want to know who's in the box. Who's in the box?
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, this Tony the Tiger looks very weird. Hey. Robert, God bless you.
Why is Chick-fil-A turning on him?
Because it's all about
it's every mascot for themselves.
Whoa.
It's every mascot for themselves.
Oh, it's Lucky the Leprechaun from Lucky Charms.
Uh-oh. Generic cereal box is in trouble here.
Pepsi Man is gone.
Pepsi Man is short entry in here.
Clearly, Coke is the superior cola. You know, that's just how it is sometimes.
If you're watching in the chat, who are you guys rooting for? Let us know in the chat. Hit that like button if you haven't done it already. Hit the like button, guys. Let us know who you think is going to win the Royal Yumble, the third and final Royal Yumble.
What is that generic cereal that is in the box?
Cornflakes? Looks like a cornflake box.
Well, you know, we'll never know. It's as John said, it is a great value box.
If you guys can catch some comments there, I just have the full screen up here on my end just to make sure it runs properly for everybody.
Yeah. Tony the Tiger looks like he's on steroids, says DJ Cassier. I drink Pepsi Zero, says Laura Rock. Well, Pepsi was a zero here because he did not stay in for long.
Lucky could be going back to his charms here in a minute. Tony the Tiger is out of there.
It's not great for Tony as he went flying over the top rope.
You know what that moment wasn't, John?
Great.
You're absolutely right. Robert, you stole it from me. Oh, man, a Russian leg sweep right there. Oh, look at this little bit of a cereal battle here between Lucky and the generic.
That's right. Maybe Lucky Charms is in the box. We don't know.
Oh, Mr. Peanut, he will bust a nut here in the Royal Rumble. How do you like your nuts? John Clark? Salted? Cashews? What do you like?
Salted and roasted.
All right. A big DDT on the generic.
Look at these Chick-fil-A cows just taking breathers right now.
I mean,
well, they're cows, Robert. They don't have great cardio.
Well, at least we know at this point that meat is very tender.
They're both just laying out.
How are they both still in? This is crazy.
And we don't know which one started the match either. It's hard to tell.
At this point, I can't tell you which one it was.
If one wins, though, we'll be able to tell because the name will pop up.
It is pure pandemonium here in the Royal Yumble.
Oh my God! The cereal box. Wait, Ronald was eliminated by the Grimace. What a betrayal!
What a betrayal!
What a betrayal, Kevin.
Big betrayal. Grimace and Coca-Cola Bear, of course, battled at Yummy in the Bank.
The purple people eater is on a rampage.
Oh, there goes Mr. Peanut.
See ya.
The cow
Peanut.
That nut, and there he goes.
Oh, man. Now the cows are going to go at it.
Disrespectful.
This is utterly disrespectful, Robert.
Oh, man. If you're a franchisee at Chick-fil-A, you can't be happy right now.
You're darn right, John. Come on, you're invested in this brand, and here they are having their mascots fight in a ring.
Kudos to the Grimace. He came in at number 4. Still in
What
there.
number are we on now? 21.
21. Lucky number 21, Long John Silver. I haven't been to a Long John Silver. I think I've only ate at Long John Silver once in my entire life.
I've got news for you. If I wanted seafood, that ain't where I'm going.
Hey.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. John doesn't even know why he's defending it. Arr!
Seafood is delicious. I mean, you know.
Fish sticks. Do that Kanye West South Park fish sticks.
Oh!
Grimace is out.
The leprechaun.
We got 9 spots left here. I'm wondering if we get any more surprises, any more wild surprises here, Robert.
The box is going for broke.
Generic box getting recycled right there out of the ring. 3, 2, 1. Who's coming in at 22? It's the Noid. Avoid the Noid.
That's right.
This is a Domino's look, and once again, the Noid in this match wearing a latex outfit, looking like quite the sexual deviant. Didn't know you were getting a kinky Noid here.
Looks like Flash.
Yeah,
But hold on, the Noid has had enough of these cows.
He's had enough of that.
You can't come in here and just eliminate a cow like that.
Oh, he got rid of the cow.
He's going for both the cows.
He's
taking out both the cows.
Oh! The Noid got the cow. That said, get out of here with this beef bullshit.
Ooh, yeah, the macho man.
That's right.
Okay, they need to get this Joker out right away after he eliminated the cows. We can't accept this.
John is not happy. His Colonel is out. His Chick-fil-A cows are out. They've made quite the impression.
Not a good day for chicken.
Not a good day for chicken.
Great day for chicken. The cows are out.
No, but he's right. Chick-fil-A didn't have a good day. They represent the brand, Robert.
Well, we're not done with. There'll be other birds, I'm sure.
All right, here comes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ridiculous thing is coming down to the ring now. It's the Jolly Green Giant.
I'm pretty sure the Jolly Green Giant is why Battle Royals were created.
I love how they crawl in and the graphics catch them on the second rope.
Jig in front of the giant. And the
look
giant
at that. Just look at the specimen. Just look at the tall green stalk of non-humanoid humanity that is in here, just wrecking people. But Long John Silver taking him out, taking him off his feet a lot earlier than I was expecting.
Oh wait, no, he managed to stay.
Is the stream holding up for everybody well?
Yeah, it's going pretty good.
All right, kick ass.
El Pollo Loco.
We did have a suggestion. Some people wanted to see Gus Fring of Los Hermanos, the chicken brand that was in Breaking Bad. They wanted Gus Fring from Breaking Bad in there. Are we getting another Code Red in here? Oh, the Noid taking out Randy Savage.
There's a lot of Code Reds in this match.
Yeah, a lot of Code Reds. It's a popular move in this match here. Randy Savage, not too impressive in here.
What do you think here, guys? I know a lot of the favorites have gone.
Wendy of Wendy's.
This is my new favorite right here.
Is Wendy's?
It's an upset alert from Wendy.
Yeah, I think so look, she came in there with the chucks on. She's kind of surveying the land. She's not getting anything. She's calling it smart. Number 26. Oh, the Noid is bleeding right now. Oh, look at this.
Here. Whoa, glitch from a Long John Silver, but that's what we're working with here.
I also love how the graphics are still weird where someone comes in and they trip on that third rope, on that bottom rope.
If they're big enough, they will, yeah.
Yeah. Where was Randy throwing that punch? Did you see Randy like 10 feet away from the Jolly Green Giant?
King of Burgers.
King of Burgers!
Oh, Lord. He is in full regalia.
Full regalia, all of his regalness. William Regal never got the Burger King deal. I don't know why. He deserved it. Who do you like here? Who's in the match that you like winning this right now? John Clark, you said Wendy's. Robert, who are you rooting for right now?
I just want the Burger King or Wendy to actually win one for once.
You want a big brand. You want the real fattening ones. Oh,
never mind when I said
Burger King.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I said there.
Wendy's is on the verge.
Oh, I don't like this. We literally just said these two
your hands out of it. What are you doing? No,
where is he? I told you he was a deviant.
Look at that outfit. Eliminating all the good people.
You need to avoid the Noid for many reasons.
For many reasons.
Is Randy Savage going to hit an elbow here? Or is he just going to crouch up there like he's pooping?
Oh, double axe handle to El Pollo Loco.
That chicken nugget just got shredded.
He sure did. Oh, wait.
Look at this.
Sound
action.
Chicken. Yeah, there they go.
I do like that the El Pollo Loco chicken, who just took quite the spill over the top rope, looks like someone just in a chicken onesie.
Yeah, I mean, what were you expecting?
Lucky Charms out of there. Wendy's. I think Wendy's been calling a shot here. Pretty strong here. Here we are coming in.
Pages of this one.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming in number 28, the Tricks Rabbit.
Tricks Rabbit. Silly Rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Rumbles are for everybody because there's a whole lot of different things in that ring right now.
Stay away from Wendy. You stay away from Wendy.
Oh, no. He's had enough of her. She's only after his tricks.
Nice try, my friend. Nice try, my friend.
Look at the comeback from Wendy. Look at the comeback. She got
not blocked
there by the Noid yet again. The Noid, I don't like him. I'm going to say I'm rooting against him for sure.
Me too. Absolutely.
Wendy's trying things here.
Uh-oh.
Long John Silver is just shutting that down.
I'm not having any of this right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Randy Savage, this is not the time to put on an arm pull.
Long John Silver makes Wendy walk the plank. Guys, are you entertained? Like, I enjoy getting to hang out with my friends, Kevin and John, but are you entertained in the comment section?
Hit the like button if you're having a good time here, guys. If you're enjoying this, and let us know, once again, if you're just joining us for this match, let us know who you think is going to win the Royal Rumble. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to the podcast. Jack in the Box is here. Remember those weird ads where it was just like all a voiceover?
I love them.
All right, guys, who's going to be number 30? Who's your guess?
Oh, who's my guess? There's got to be a big name. Noid was nearly eliminated.
James Sponto says it'll be Broccoli Lesnar.
I should have done that. Oh, that would have been good.
Thanks for spoiling it, Robert. We got Broccoli Lesnar. Does he get eliminated if his head is still on the... Oh, Julius Pringles! Oh, you can't just eat one. Julius Pringles making his way down to the ring with his obnoxiously big mustache, his incredibly white skin. I mean, he is just white out.
You have to think the favorite here is the Green Giant right now.
You know what? The Jolly Green Giant seems like Andre.
Oh, spry big man there. Pringles, you came for a little while. You must have been one of those little short snacks.
Back in the can you go. All right, preserve that freshness for next year, maybe never. Who knows?
This is our final four.
Yes.
This is our final four.
Long John Silver's Jolly Green Giant putting him down. Jack in the Box. Definitely with the luck of the draw. He's the freshest in the bunch right now. Randy Savage is feeling it in the corner right now. He has been snapped like the Slim Jims he has sold on television for many, many years.
Eat me.
Long John Silver. You may get food poisoning for most of the food, but the poison he has is in his hand.
Get this guy out of here.
Come on, Randy. You got to lay in your punches here.
Jolly Green Giant is just throwing around Long John Silver right now. There was like a lot of veggies.
That's because at Long John Silver's, you can't get green beans on the menu. So,
I mean, there you go.
Oh, Long John Silver. Oh, no, he's going to go off the ropes. Jolly Green Giant has like wax green skin, like those figures you would get made in a museum.
Yeah, I made it a little shiny, like a little shiny.
Oh, Randy Savage trying to put Jack in the Box over that top rope again with his weird above his head.
There goes the box. Doing a body slam. There
See ya, pal. I'm rooting on Randy. Randy's my guy to win right now.
Randy can't win.
Why can't Randy win? He sold Slim Jims for years.
That is fast food. That's the fastest way to get some meat in your body. Stab and do it. Okay?
What? You don't want any... You know what, John? Do you need a little spice? Do you need a little excitement? I think you need Randy Savage right now.
I'd like to see Green Giant with the dub.
The dub.
I think it's very hard to eliminate the Jolly Green Giant. Look, he is just manhandling this pirate.
I don't know how long John Silvers can stay in this match, let alone stay open as a business.
Why wouldn't you just eliminate him now? You're just slamming him over and over again. Here goes another one. Oh.
There's that peg leg pirate. There it is.
Oh no! Jolly Green Giant! It's down to our final two. Long John Silver, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Oh, that turnbuckle tastes just as bad as their number 2 value meal.
Is the pirate gonna walk the plank?
Come on, Randy.
Please don't do it.
Randy Savage never won a Royal Rumble, but he can win one tonight.
Nothing to that. Yes.
Yes.
Randy Macho Man.
Savage.
Oh, yeah.
I love the characters in the background just wandering to the back in a daze. He took some punishment. He took some punishment, but I think it was luck of the draw, playing the game right. And now these other brands, they're not keen on the wrestling game. Macho Man, keen on the food game and the wrestling game. He's winded, but he still looks strong. Look at Randy. All right, he's going to snap into it tonight. All right, maybe he's going to get attacked by a snake at his wedding with his wife. But that was something, boys. That was something else, wasn't it?
As John Smith says, great viewer of the show, the cream has risen to the top. Oh, there it is, Kevin. There we did it, baby. 3 years, 2 side events.
We had some technical issues as well at the beginning of this. Thank you guys for sticking with us. I think it aired pretty good on my end. I had a full screen.
Yeah, once we let it buffer a little bit, it started going.
People saying congrats to the Nacho Man.
The Macho. Okay, Slim Jims are the superior snack food. There it is. It's not debatable. Okay, Slim Jims are it. Randy Savage is it. Because you know why? You gotta have beef. You gotta have smart spice. Art thou bored? You're not bored when you're in the zone, okay? All right? You're in the zone all day long, baby. Because Kevin, John, myself, Phil Pritchard, Tyler Treese, we've all got the Royal Rumble covered. I don't know why I threw myself in there. I'm going to be somewhere else. But we've all got the Royal Rumble covered for you.
Please don't plug the Fightful Post show on our Rumble Day. Please don't do that.
I'm not plugging the Fightful Post.
Do you see this here after the Rumble, right here live for post coverage?
No, I agree with that. Watch Kevin and John after the Royal Rumble, please.
No, Robert, you're doing a lot of great things.
During the Royal Rumble, you're going to go over to Fightful Scraps, where Sean Rossett will be doing a watch-along of the Rumble matches, and I might be there, all right? So watch the Rumble with me. Maybe I'll cry those real tears that I talked about as CM Punk shows up. Maybe I'll cry those real tears.
I might do something like that myself. I was thinking about doing that possibly tonight as well.
Yeah, I mean, Rumbles are to be watched with friends.
Mm-hmm.
We're here on the virtual couch. Watch the Rumble with your friends, folks. Anyway,
in the Zooms, all that fun stuff, guys. Just have fun. Enjoy the Rumble. Remember, I'll be tweeting along with it at WrestleZone.com all night long.
A giveaway.
All right. And we will be live tonight, by the way. We will be live tonight. And if you haven't done it already, you saw the contest that went up last night. You guys can win these. Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns. All right. You got to follow the contest. It's on our Facebook and our Twitter. It's a video with me, just with these videos. Do everything we say in the video. If you don't do it, you don't win. All right. You can enter one on Facebook and one on Twitter if you want to enter both. All right. One person will win one of these. Another person will win one of these. Only open to people, unfortunately, in continental North America, by the way, just for shipping reasons. All right. And so please go get into that contest. We'll announce the winner on tonight's Royal Rumble post show. Robert, they can follow you at Dude Police. I know you'll be tweeting up a storm tonight. John Clark, they can follow you at John R. Clark 12. You can follow me at Kev Kellum. Plenty to get into tonight. Get yourself something to eat. Settle down, because the Royal Rumble is tonight, and you are going to watch it, and you're going to do the most important thing. Boys, let's just say it. 1, 2, 3.
Enjoy.